3, 2.
I should put intro music. Should I? Nah. Okay, sorry.
Welcome back to Willy512, episode number 5. Corey, how are you doing today?
How the heck are you?
Real good. Almost half a dozen episodes.
How about that?
Almost half a dozen.
How about that?
We've come a long way.
And we haven't even hit stride with. We started the pod in the middle of baseball season, which was risky.
Yeah.
Because there was nothing to talk about.
That's what we do.
Now we're here.
You make something out of nothing.
Football season.
Yep. Who cares about baseball? Pirates suck. Was out the game yesterday. No, aura to the team. They just ground out, strike out, fly out, and then they're done.
After that Diamondback series, you just saw that they just didn't want to play baseball anymore.
Yeah. The most electric part was losing by 8 runs and Rowdy Tellez throwing a shutout inning and the whole stadium cheering.
Woody got so pissed at that.
Probably.
Woody's the fun police.
Why is he pitching? He's not a pitcher.
10-2, we could still come back. Don't you remember last year we were down by 9?
He did well. I guess it's harder to hit a 45 mile per hour, just soft toss than.
And I feel like courtesy, a lot of them just try to swing at everything and kill the ball because
the last fly out was up here and the dude swung and popped it up.
When Pete Alonso walked when the Rangers had a position player pitching and Max Scherzer, did you see that? As he was walking down to first base, Max Scherzer was just tearing him a new one from the Rangers dugout, swing the bat.
Yeah, might as well. It's just softball.
But I'm not surprised it was Pete Alonso.
Yeah, he sucks. I feel like he's the biggest loser slash douche slash dork. Yeah, we were sitting next to. It was me and then Meredith and then 2 Pirates fans, a dad and a son, and then a Reds fan. You know how that goes. You're just saying the stupidest shit, and then there was a fly in the second inning or something flying around in the section, and people were swatting at it, and he goes, "Oh, you got more hits than the Pirates do today."
That's hilarious.
I was like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Loser.
Baseball done. College football has begun.
How about that?
You
know what this reminded me of? And I said this to somebody yesterday. 2 years ago, last year, I had a 16 parlay. It was risk 100 to win $5,000. I'm sure I told you about this when it happened. It was risk 100 to win $5,000. I reminded of it because Hawaii started at 11:59 p.m. last night. Mm-hmm. And 5 of the legs hit, which were my hardest legs, and Hawaii was favored by 8. And I went to bed. I fell asleep at 1 a.m. because the game started at midnight. I was they were up by 14 too. So this is easy sailing. I'm about to win $5,000. Wake up, log into the account, see $5,000. Woke up at 4 a.m. and they had lost. Or no, they won by the line was 8 and they won by 7.
Nice.
I didn't go back to sleep.
Of course. When I was in Hawaii, we went to somewhere to eat, a sports bar type thing, and every single TV had Hawaii football on it.
Really?
It was electric.
That is electric.
People
Rainbow
actually
Warriors.
People actually cared about it and were cheering and stuff.
Yeah, you got to. It's the only team there. Did you watch any of the games yesterday?
I watched the first half of the first game.
That Florida
in
State
Dublin,
Georgia
Ireland.
Game was good.
Yeah.
Pitt plays Wisconsin in 2027 in Ireland. We are going.
Really?
I am there.
I would love to go there.
Come.
Okay. I'm going to come.
I'm going to come. Do not come. I'm going to come.
We could be like Pat McAfee and get absolutely
that
hammered.
Guy's nuts. He's lucky that he has such a good following because he says some of the most reckless things.
Yeah. He basically has the best job ever. He's on live national TV and can say and do whatever he wants.
Did you watch College Game Day? Reese Davis said something about him going out the night before. He's like, yeah, I had 30 Guinnesses. He's like, I split the G 30 times.
I was at work, and it was real hectic and crazy because Friday during high school football season's ridiculous. And my dad is texting me nonstop about how Pat McAfee's drunk on TV.
Oh,
I'm like, dude.
What did you see? He took a 100 milligram edible on the plane.
Jesus, before?
Yeah, before.
Oh my god.
That's why the videos of him they had an Irish jig band. There's a video of him just doing shit like this, just dancing. He looks so fucking gone. And he's drinking stouts. He's his 5th Guinness with a 100 milligram edible. He was just banged up. AJ Hawk's next to him, just like, this dude's just gone.
Yeah. The one video my dad sent me, he was like talking, and then he was like blah blah blah, and then he was like,
yeah, he
and then kept talking. It was like, he was just puked everywhere.
That's why I said we were golfing and watching college game day, and I was like, the makeup artist has to just have a great, like, they have to be so good at their job because he like looks fantastic, and it's like if you had 30 Guinnesses and a 100 milligram edible the day before, you would look like absolute garbage.
My eyes just go cross-eyed, and there's no
He kept talking about dancing with Miss Terry which is Nick Saban's wife.
Oh.
Miss Terry at the pub the night before. I was like, I feel like Nick Saban's getting pissed about this.
I feel like he doesn't like her.
No, I feel like he hates him.
Oh man, he's just an old, salty old man.
They had their predictions for the college football playoff, and of course, Pat McAfee put West Virginia in there. Which
apparently they're not going to be too bad.
Yeah, but let's lead to this of like all these West Virginia fans, which, disclaimer, I despise both Penn State and West Virginia. I hate them all.
They play each other.
Yeah. But like these West Virginia fans that keep posting about the game and they're like excited, and like Pat McAfee has brainwashed them to thinking they have a chance. Penn State is going to beat them by 30 again. They're going to absolutely steamroll them week 1.
Is this the year where it's like the expanded playoff thing?
12 teams.
So maybe they could get in.
They have to win the Big 12.
Which is tough.
Yeah. Especially when you get steamrolled week 1. But that won't matter, I guess, because you still win the Big 12. I think Utah's going to be damn good. They're in the Big 12 now, so is Colorado.
Yeah, that's another thing I don't understand. Well, I just don't know who's where, and
everybody has merged into
bullshit.
Everybody has merged into Big 10 and SEC super conferences, and then the ACC and the Big 12 the next 2, and then it's going to merge even more over the next 3 years, and it's going to become 2 massive conferences, and then in about 10 years they're going to say, this is dumb, we should just break down into 5 different groups based off of location, and then you're going to go right back to what exactly we had 5 years ago.
I don't see that
Nuts.
ending well.
Just the NCAA is the worst ran organization ever.
The new Big Ten commercial was sick, though.
I did see that.
Pop up the things.
You know what's funny is, which I'm sure you saw this via the media, when Prime went to Colorado, everybody was like on the hype train, obviously, and I feel like now, over the past 12 months, it has evolved, and now everybody hates Colorado.
Yeah, I agree. Well, there's always the thing that they just like haze and bully everybody on the team, and like
I feel like Thursday
if you're not
night,
Shador or the other one, then you're nothing.
I feel like Thursday night, everybody's just going to be watching just because it's North Dakota State, I'm pretty sure, versus Colorado. Like, everybody's just going to be screaming, rooting for North Dakota State.
Yeah.
Which that would be so funny if they lost. Georgia's
smart.
going to win it all. It's going to be the same as it always is.
Yeah. They got to stop drinking and driving. It's not good.
It's very true.
They had like 26 DUIs in the offseason.
Remember when Gundy said, he had 2 beers. I mean, there's been a billion times I've had 2 beers and drove home or something like that. Like, you can't say that. It's like, who hasn't done that?
Bob Huggins was probably like.
Yeah. I'm excited for college basketball, too.
Oh, me too.
That is the nice thing about football season. It's like you're in the heart of football season, then all of a sudden it's like the games just start for college basketball. Then it goes. I feel like once college football season slows down, you're just like right in the midst of conference play for basketball.
I love college basketball.
We should do another pit away trip. That was fun.
Basketball?
Yeah, that was
for
fun.
sure. I hope you fall down the stairs.
Yeah, that was reckless by her. Ignorant.
That was like, it was fun going there, and like our 2 favorite teams.
And Pitt somehow won.
Yeah, but that was the year where like both just had like bad rosters.
Yeah,
and it wasn't great. Cole Anthony was on UNC, but he was hurt. Now he's a beast. But the trip as a whole was great.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to place some sort of bet on Pitt to win the national championship like I do every year. And obviously it never wins, and it won't win this year, but that's okay.
It might.
It might. You never know. I think that's okay. I think Texas has a chance.
Love Texas. They're my favorite team ever.
And they're getting slept upon.
I have 3 NFL future bets that I took screenshots of. 3 screenshots of that I haven't submitted yet, but I'm going to do it.
What are the future bets? Probably the Chargers to be stinky and the Chargers to be bad and the Chargers to be butt.
I don't bet on the Chargers or the stupid Steelers. One of them's like every division winner minus
Oh,
the
you do always do
AFC
that.
minus the AFC North, because God knows who will win that.
That's fair.
And then I got like 4 wide receivers, like 750 plus yards, 1,000 plus yards, 1,250 plus yards. It's like $5 to win $1,000. I'm pretty confident in it. And another one is touchdown score, total touchdowns for a couple players. A couple bucks to win
I like that.
1,000.
It seems reasonable.
It is reasonable. It's not going to win. None of them are.
I have a fantasy draft tonight.
I got my family. Apparently, I'm supposed to have my family draft on next Saturday, and then my cousin texted in the group message and said, "Hey, Uncle Johnny, you have a wedding on Saturday. Do you want to move it to Sunday?" Because it's at his house. 'Cause he's got a
He
nice.
said you have a wedding?
Yeah, he didn't respond, and then there was an email that said it got changed to Sunday. So
Weddings during football season should not be allowed. I've been voicing that because I have a wedding to go to on Saturday, and it is the most ignorant thing to schedule a wedding as soon like during football season. Which like I feel like that's a pretty common fall is a pretty common wedding time, but it's just the most ignorant thing that you want me to sacrifice a Saturday of college football to come to your wedding. Like that's just asinine. Have it in the summer, have it in the spring, not the fall.
I have one on a Saturday. I don't know when, but I'm not a big college football guy, so that's okay. And then I have another one on Friday, which is good because I get Saturday. Well, I got to work Saturday.
My wedding was in the fall, Friday. I said I'm not doing it on a Saturday. Can't do it on a Sunday, obviously.
No.
Friday's the best, too, because then you wake up Saturday and you think to yourself the whole time it's Sunday and you feel terrible. But in reality, it's Saturday. You have an extra day of recovery. Huge. Great move. Smartest thing I've ever done.
The wedding was very fun.
Yeah, it was great fun.
I think I got the wrong food that I ordered.
Really?
But
What did you order?
I don't remember.
Perfect.
But I think there was 3 options. I picked option 2, and I got option 3, which I was in between about. So
Cry about it. Just so you didn't get the vegetable risotto.
I don't know.
That's a vegetarian option.
Oh. I ate it, though.
I'm not a risotto guy.
I ate it, though, and then drank like 14 beers and some rum and cokes. And
you should have got the
danced
guppy.
my little booty off.
Yeah, you did. I'm missing Georgia Clemson on Saturday. I'm pretty sure Florida plays Miami, and I think Notre Dame might play somebody decent in the afternoon. And I have to miss all 3 of them because
there's that one day where there's like 8 top 10 matchups or something. Yeah. I forget the date, but I saw it via the media. It's gonna be a big one.
Via.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that that's the only benefit of these super conferences is like you're gonna get some stupid matchups like damn near every week, which is pretty awesome.
Good kind of stupid.
But it is gonna be the same thing when like a 4-loss team gets in somehow, and people are gonna freak out.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the end of the season when whatever decision they make, it's not gonna be.
No.
There's gonna be so much backlash.
The first round of the college football playoff though is at the home fields, which is gonna be electric.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been playing it on College Football 25 on my P5 for a while now, and it is electric. Just won the national championship with Nebraska as the offensive coordinator, actually.
Nice.
Yep.
Cornhuskers.
They're something. I think that, I just can't believe I have a wedding on a Saturday in the fall. I'm so upset about it. Luckily, Pitt's only playing Kent State, but if it was like last year, whenever Pitt, West Virginia was there, or 2 years ago, no shot I'd go to the wedding. I don't care what the repercussions were. I cannot go to the wedding. Let's see if Liverpool scored. They did. Nice. Luis Diaz. Awesome.
Nice.
1-0.
Plus $1,000 for me.
Did you?
Yep. Put $1,000 on him to score.
You were the smartest. Shout out Short Par 4 for sending me free gutchies because my dog ate my other ones.
Yeah, it was very nice.
They are the best. And I told Alan this story before, and I'm sad. I'm not begging for more free stuff.
But hey, it's nice.
But
I heard you got something else good in your Short Par 4 delivery box.
The last Short Par 4 package was great. I got a box of TP5s. I got gray shorts, a purple polo, which purple's my favorite color, a ball marker.
Keep that in mind.
Yep, a club brush, and then I got a speaker, which was magnetic and sticks to the cart. And then I used it. Yeah, I got this on Friday, or no, maybe earlier in the week. Went golfing yesterday for the first time. I was ecstatic to bring my Short Par 4 speaker. Whipped that thing out at 7 a.m. My cart rider said it might be too early. If it said never too early for Short Par 4. and I stuck it. It was magnetic. Stuck it on the cart. Was blasting Post Malone's new album, and I left the speaker in Ohio on the cart. So now I am sad I don't have a speaker.
I'm sure you could like email the course and be like, "Hey."
Yeah, but I don't want
I'm
to drive
done.
an hour and 30 minutes to go get it. I'm gonna have to wait till I go play it on there. Plus, it was like on the cart, and that guy was not nice. So I feel like they didn't find it. But I am gonna call them and ask because I really love that speaker, and I'm so sad that it's gone.
Just because I've never actually been golfing, what kind of music do you listen
Oh,
to?
whatever.
Is it like a?
You do not listen to rap. Like we were doing the one day
I was
and
gonna say, is there like a
etiquette.
Yes, etiquette.
I don't know about etiquette, but like I like to play country or like some old classic like rock. You know what I mean? Not like heavy metal rock, but
alt rock.
Yeah, alt rock, like the Beatles type of vibe. It's like the older stuff.
Green Day, All American Rejects.
Yeah, exactly. Because like the one day we were
that.
golfing and Cuz starts playing fucking Future, and I was like, and this is what gets me on the one hole. I chirp him like, dude, why the fuck? Or I said something like, sorry, Log, I can't hear you because I'm too busy trying to scream over Future, who's screaming in my ear on the golf course. And Corey's bitching. Corey's always bitching. And then 2 holes later, the Log and Dave behind us start bitching about why are you playing this song, cuz? Why are you playing Future on the golf course? It's not the vibe. I said, I just said that. I mean, Future's screaming at me while I'm trying to putt for the Masters Championship.
I'm trying to get a triple bogey, and I got March Madness blasting in my ear.
I played great yesterday. If I could have putted, I got shot an 81. If I would have putted, just minimized my 3 putts. The greens were tough. We were at Turkana Farms. Shout out Turkana Farms.
Turkana Farms.
But I struggle. You need to start golfing. Golfing is the best.
I get very angry at myself when I do things and I do them poorly. And
that's true.
If I had to guess, golf wouldn't. I'm not going to be good at it. But
it's
I
a
do
tough
want
sport
to do
because
it.
nobody's good at it at first. Then you got to pay a lot more money to keep playing. That's the only way you get better.
Yeah, it's another thing. You got to pay every time.
Now that I'm like a sub 90 golfer, pretty consistently, I'm right around. Like I mean, they're 90 or sub 90. It's a lot more fun when you're decent. Like I don't have that holes like when you just like hit a shot and miss it, or hit a shot fucking 500 yards to the right.
That's what I would do.
It's nice to not have those. Golf's a lot more fun.
I'll stick to mini golf.
Cuz is the worst golfer I've ever seen. You could pick up a club right now and go play, and you'd be better than him. He's terrible. I feel bad, honestly. I try to help him, but he just gets pissed. Like yesterday, I think he picked up his ball in like 8 holes and just didn't finish.
That's what I would do.
Then he hit the green on a par 3, and you would have thought it was like a kid on Christmas morning. He was ecstatic. And then I said, whatever you do, just don't 3-putt it and get a bogey. He missed the par putt. Then I gave it back to him and said, didn't see it. And then he sunk it. I said, nice par.
Oh, man.
Nice par, buddy. You did great.
Last time I went mini golfing, I went with like Meredith's family, like siblings and some significant others.
Did you talk shit?
No, but I came in like second out of like 11.
Where'd you go? Sunset? Or was it vacation?
Sunset.
Sunset's a good spot.
Pretty cool.
Cool Springs they ruined. It used to be a nice course.
That's what my
nice track.
Dad said or something.
We went in at like 11 p.m. on vacation. It was fun. Me and my dad we were neck and neck. It was intense. We were keeping track. And then I tried to cut too many corners, try to be too artsy fartsy, and just screwed myself. I ended up losing by 3 strokes. But on like the 4th hole, Haley hit her putt and was walking to hit her second shot, tripped on the turf and ate shit, rolled her ankle, and had scuffed up her knee. She was bleeding like down to her like foot the whole round.
Jeez.
She finished. I said, wow,
Good.
Golf is a contact sport, especially mini golf. It was brutal.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's all right.
Enough talk about golf. Thursday night when I was driving home from work, I saw that boy or man with the biggest tits I've ever seen in my life. You didn't see that text?
I did.
Yeah. I was driving. It was dark because it was like midnight. Driving down the street, somebody was walking on the sidewalk shirtless and just bags hanging down. And I was like, is there a naked woman just walking down the street? And then I got closer and it was a boy or man. I don't want to keep saying boy. There was a male just walking with his belong-alongs down the here.
Was this in Steubenville, Ohio?
Yes.
That makes sense.
And then I drove past them, and then I kept looking at my rearview mirror.
And you hit a Yui because you wanted to get back for more?
I was like astonished. I was like, what just happened? That was crazy.
That's okay.
It was like traumatizing. I was like,
should
oh
probably
my
start walking
god.
around with my shirt off. People would think the same thing.
Yeah, but they were like hitting off his knees.
Really? Was it bad?
Seriously, they were like they were like double Z's
Was he
or
a big
something.
boy, I presume?
Not like giant.
Really?
Not really.
Wow.
He was a little bigger, but
That's okay.
it's just giant boobs.
I did see that text, and I was like, that's just nuts.
It was like, seriously, I drove by and I picked up my phone and texted you guys and then people from work. I was like, what is going on?
You can't put a woman. You can't CC the woman. You can't put a woman in a fish tank, Winston.
Oh man,
That's
I've seen some
hilarious.
I've seen people. Definitely, have seen drug deals on the side of the road.
Yeah, in Stupidville.
I saw a family walking at midnight, shoeless, sockless, walking down the street. I've seen a guy like shadow boxing a telephone
Love
pole
that.
with his shirt off. Went to last week at the gas station. This was a boy, came up to me and he was like, "Hey, you going to Mingo?" And I was like, "What?" He goes, "Can you take me to Mingo?" Which is like somewhere around Steubenville. I was like, "Oh, I gotta go home. I'm sorry. It's 12:30 at night." He's like, "I'll pay you." And I was like, "Oh, I can't." I should have been like, "How much you got?"
Yeah,
He's like, "I only have $200." He's like, "Okay."
He might have murdered you though.
I don't know. He was a chubby little boy.
That's okay.
Yeah, he seemed nice.
I have to ask. The lights out. Is high school football? Oh, I got yawn. Continue talking.
Oh my god. Some guy one time came up to me and he was like, "Hey, do you have a some sort of screwdriver?"
Phillips head.
I don't know. And I didn't even really know what he said. And I was like, no. And he was like, "Oh, I need one. Someone's coming here to kill me." And I was like, "What?" And then I done doing the gas, put it back, got in my car,
You gotta
and
stop getting
sped
gas
away.
in Steubenville.
But
It sounds
the worst part is that gas station is like the nicer one. Like there's one right next to work that's like real sketchy that gets robbed like every week apparently.
It's okay.
So I go to the other one thinking no sketchy stuff would happen, and sketchy stuff happens.
I heard there's a really good coffee shop at Franciscan's in Steubenville.
I know.
Okay, sorry.
I don't know about this.
Is high school football up here more worshipped or down in Ohio, like where you are?
In Ohio, it is more worshipped, but
It's
the
better
level
up
of
here.
football was better
Yeah,
up here.
I believe
Like
so.
somebody the other day I saw on TikTok or Twitter via the media somehow just showing old whippy old players.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're freaks.
Tyler Boyd was so fucking
Yeah.
good. Jackhammer softball.
Yep. I got a game in about an hour. I'm probably going to suck. I'm not hungover, though, so that's good.
What time do you get there for games? Like 20 minutes before?
Like try to get there 10, get some stretching in.
Nice.
I have to stretch.
You
Or,
gotta take BP. I heard you stink.
Oh,
And
dude,
it
I
feels you
stink. Yeah.
You need,
BP. I'm better in the field than hitting.
dude, how about we're having a fundraiser for said baseball team I'm involved in?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta keep it off the pod. People are dangerous.
Smart. Yeah, you do throw names around there a lot, so that's good.
Yeah. And they're having an outing. We're having an outing, and there's a Paul Skeen signed baseball being auctioned off.
Wow, you
Yeah,
should
isn't that
steal
kind
it.
of electric?
You should steal it, and we'll put it right there.
That's actually not a bad idea. And I was like, I think I might get an A's hat and a ball and just ask Mason to sign it, because then you have like the best young reliever in baseball and the best young starter.
Yeah.
And you signed baseball.
should bring-
So that should make a shit ton of money. Fundraising.
Bring.
I'm not pocketing the money.
Yeah. You should get another hat, another ball. Right
I am
there.
just gonna order a Kelly Green Mason Miller jersey off of DH Gate and make
Somebody-
him sign it. Just kidding, but I do want a signed Kelly Green jersey.
That would be cool.
sick.
Somebody was wearing a Kelly Green, Ricky Henderson jersey
Ugh.
yesterday at the Pirate
The
tailgate.
Kelly Green are the best jerseys in the history of baseball.
Probably. I like the all white uniforms, but
For the A's,
yeah,
I do too. But the Kelly Greens,
all
are
all
gorgeous.
theirs are good.
The Kelly Greens are so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of the Rockies purple vests, but they don't.
Me too.
Yeah, they stink.
Carlos Gonzalez in a Rockies purple vest
Mhm.
was my childhood, and Troy Tulowitzki.
I
I saw via the media, Twitter,
via
via
Tweeter.
yeah, some guy, his punishment for losing fantasy football was his friends were going to Vegas, but he had to go a day early with only a $20 bill and like survive the day. It might have been 2 days.
With no hotel room or anything?
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
And he had a $20 bill, so whatever you can make out of that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't need a hotel room because there's plenty of people that don't sleep in Vegas. So you could just but you could lose.
But with no
one hand to
food,
blackjack.
with no food or drink.
Yeah, you're screwed. That's terrible. That's a terrible punishment.
Yeah.
I would love to go back to Vegas. Vegas is awesome. I need to watch The Hangover again as well.
Yeah. Hangover 1, Hangover 3, and Hangover 2. That's the order of the best hangovers.
I agree.
Thanks.
I'm not a big Hangover. Yeah, Hangover 2 is just mid. Hangover 1 is so good.
Yeah. 3 is pretty.
I want to watch Happy Gilmore. Have you seen Happy Gilmore?
Have I ever seen it?
Yeah.
One of the most popular movies ever.
Yeah, there's plenty of people that haven't seen it.
I've seen it.
Plus, you do not like golf. I want to watch that.
I like
haven't
golf.
Seen that in so play it where it lies. I haven't seen that in so long.
I'm making a second. Travis Kelce is going to be in the second Happy Gilmore.
I saw they're making a second one. There's no way it's not going to be.
Somebody said,
like,
forget the tweet, but somebody was like, "Oh, it's gonna." Travis Kelce's in the new Happy Gilmore. He's gonna have a 10-second line where he says something stupid, and then it comes up at the end of the movie. But I forget. It was something like he's gonna pop up on the green and be like, "Oh, I have a box of donuts" or something, and it's just gonna be something stupid.
That is true.
Oh man.
I wonder if Adam Sandler is even gonna be in it. I feel like he's not.
I think he will be.
Oh, did you see? I thought I saw that like they were doing Happy Gilmore too, but he wasn't a part of it.
Because I think he said.
Imagine if he brings his crew, like the grown-ups.
Yeah,
crew
he should. I think a couple of them might be in it.
David Spade's hilarious.
I love David Spade.
Grown Ups is such a good film. I watched it not too long ago. Such a good film.
Classic. I will go down as an all-time classic.
2's good too.
I like 2 more.
I haven't seen 2 in a minute.
Yeah. Grown Ups 2 is probably a top 5
I
favorite
still
movie of
think
mine.
it's so fucking stupid that at the end of 1 he missed the shot.
Oh, yeah.
He never misses those. He never misses that shot.
It's more about family. And
yeah, it's stupid though. He should have fucking sunk it. He never misses that shot. He's like Tim Duncan from the corner. Bang from the corner all day long.
Yeah, it's okay.
That is all right. Good film.
Great film.
I watched Benchwarmers not too long ago too.
The best film.
You think?
That's my favorite movie.
No, it's not.
Yes,
That's your favorite movie.
Yes.
Would you rank that as like the number 1 sports movie?
And for me or in general?
In general.
No.
Okay.
I haven't seen a lot of probably the most revered sports movies.
Yeah, I haven't
to be
seen
honest.
a lot. I haven't seen Rudy, and I don't plan on watching it because I despise Notre Dame, so I was never allowed to watch it. But I just think
Corey, what are you watching? Nothing.
That story's fucking stupid. Not realistic. It's dumb. I don't care. I've been to Notre Dame, and I left thinking this place is shittier than I thought. Even It's just a waste. South Bend, Indiana is disgusting. There's nothing. The best thing in South Bend, Indiana is Steak and Shake.
Oh,
exactly.
Love Steak and
It's
Shake.
stupid. Love Jesus, but Touchdown Jesus is so dumb. I mean, that place stinks. And their gold helmets. Don't even get me going. We need to change the subject. I started the subject. Their gold helmets their uniforms are the ugliest things. It's like the stupid people that rank college football uniforms.
Oh boy!
And they're like, Notre Dame is in the top 5. Penn State might be 1. No, they're not. And Alabama's not 2 either, in my unbiased opinion.
Uniforms?
Yeah, it's stupid.
Oh,
they're traditional. Stupid. I don't give a shit if they're traditional. White helmets with a blue stripe and white pants and blue jerseys that look like practice jerseys, and we're going to say they're top 5. Shut your fucking stupid mouth. Shut your stupid mouth.
Oh,
and
brother.
Navy with their cheddar cheese colored, or not Navy, love Navy. Shout out Navy. Notre Dame with their cheddar cheese colored pants and those stupid, ugly gold helmets. God, I hate them.
Dang, that was intense.
It's so dumb. Such a stupid argument. They're in the top 5 best uniforms because of tradition. Shut the fuck up. That's stupid. That is stupid. No, they are not.
I would agree, but I don't have a strong opinion.
I mean, stupid. Like, you're going to look at LSU and Ohio State and tell me that they're not in the top 5 because you have to hold a spot for Notre Dame and Penn State? Dumb.
Okay.
USC and UCLA, though, traditional and beautiful. Those are good examples.
You can have both.
You can
have both. Like a nice Steak and Shake cheeseburger and milkshake.
Oh, God, I love Steak and Shake.
They used to have that one in Robinson. They got rid of it.
Not a big. I think Five Guys is heavily. Not. Actually, I shouldn't say this. I don't think Five Guys is overrated. It's just very overpriced.
It's so expensive.
That was what the beautiful thing of Steak and Shake was. I mean,
you get $4 for a burger.
You're giving me a double burger, fries, and a milkshake for like $5.
Mm-hmm.
What are we nuts?
Their fries were great because they were like the thin ones, but they were like crispy still. Oh yeah,
that's where Subway went wrong. Subway went away from the fastball by getting rid of the $5 footlong.
Oh, they're going back. They're lowering prices now.
They have to. That was dumb. They tried to compete with like Jersey Mike's and Jersey Mike's really, but Jersey Mike's is much better sandwich. Like
Subway's just scrambling for
exactly nothing wrong with Subway, but I'm not going to pay $12 for Subway. I'll pay $6 or $5.
Yeah, $5 plus tax. I'll pay that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not $12 plus
and
tax.
And this like foot-long cookie churro thing they're doing. What are we doing here?
Well, I would eat 6 foot long cookies. Their cookies are so good.
I don't think they're Subway. I don't think they're like their cookies though. It's like a square cookie.
Well, maybe they just make it that way.
No, I don't know. But their cookies are delicious.
I know.
Some of the best.
Honestly. Very underrated because you wouldn't think getting cookies from a Subway shop would be the move, but it definitely is.
God, I'm thinking about their cookies. It's a good thing to calm me down after my uniform rant.
Yeah, cookies.
Meditating.
Fast food.
Cookies.
Dude,
me want cookies.
I got Panda Express on Sunday.
Ugh.
It was so good, but
was it?
They forgot my fried rice, but that's okay because I got like 6 other things.
Yeah.
Understandable. And then the next 3 days on the toilet was pretty brutal.
Yeah, I must
say. When I have to poop at work, something went wrong. And I pooped multiple times at work.
Woody worships Panda Express, and I have, ever since he's like spoke so highly of it, I've had it probably like 4 times. I think only one time I stopped eating it and was like, this is good. I think the other 3 times, like, this is horrendous.
The first time I got it, I got a lot. And I started eating it, and then it just kept getting better and better as I was eating it. And then 2 minutes later, I was sad because it was gone.
Nice.
But I probably had it like 5 times in my life.
I think that
was the cranberry one. I think it's better than
probably.
I got it from Robinson.
I like had the West Mifflin one.
Never had that one.
You ever seen the burrito they do with like the lo mein and the orange chicken in it?
Yeah, I would not get that. Yeah, that looks like the inside of a human body.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like the only flavor that's different is you add a tortilla to the mix, but like still, it's just the idea of it. It's just strange.
I'd have to like ignore the fact that it's in a burrito.
God, I need El Campesino in my life.
Somebody the other day said that was not good.
Who?
I don't know.
Whoever that is, you should find and punch square in the face. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I need to have it because Mexican's my favorite.
Anything that person says from here on out, disregard anything they say because they're dumb. El Camp is the best. You got to get the Pollo Mexicano, but it is spicy if you don't like spicy things.
Oh, I like spicy things.
Oh, yeah. Chorizo, chicken, queso on like one of them sizzling cast iron things, and they throw a shit ton of fresh jalapenos on there. Oh,
that sounds great.
I
love Mexican.
We should keep talking for longer in case you cut out my rant about uniforms.
No, I think that will stay. The thumbnail can just be you screaming at jerseys.
I mean, let's
up there.
think about it here. We don't have to. LSU.
There's so many college teams.
LSU and Ohio State. I love Ohio State's uniforms. They're gorgeous. And I don't like Ohio State, but their uniforms are gorgeous. I think Florida's are pretty, but I'm not sure if they're in that conversation.
Yeah, I like them, but I wouldn't put them up there.
I love UCLA's. I mean, powder blue is just a gorgeous color.
Yeah. So, UNC.
Kind of. I think sometimes UNC tries to do too much.
Yeah, just the simple white with the blue pants and the pattern up the side and the helmet. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I just in shambles. That's okay.
It's okay.
Oklahoma State has nice uniforms.
Yeah.
I watched Gundy on the Pat McAfee show the other day. That guy's a hoot.
He is a hoot. He's probably hammered.
He might have been. They have QR codes on their helmets. Do you see that?
Yeah, what is that for?
You can, like, the idea of it is, like, if you were the running
to
back.
School or something?
No, it goes to a player. So, like, if you were the running back and you scored a touchdown, they think people could pause their TV, scan the QR code on the back of your helmet through the TV, and send you money.
What the?
I saw it.
Scan our QR code to send
people
us
love it,
money.
though. It's the best idea. I saw a tweet, and it was like, Oklahoma State players after catching a 1 yard pass, and it was the screen where it's like add a tip 10%.
Oh yeah, I saw
20%.
that. I didn't know that was for the player. I thought it was for like the school where like.
I think you can donate to the overall fund, but no, you can select like a player
Jesus.
and send them money.
Well,
And Gundy was like, yeah, you don't have to think about donating. It's just, wow, you like that play that he just made? You can send him $100. Yeah.
What the hell?
Because I'm going to look and think, wow, nice play. Here's $100.
Yeah.
Fuck up.
Yeah. I would have to win a $100,000 bet to donate $5.
I mean, there are rich people, but I also feel bad for like the linemen. Those dudes are going to get no money. Who's going to?
I mean, unless you're like a
former lineman that's a millionaire, and it's like, you know what? I love these guys. I'm going to send
or
them
one of those
$500,000.
dudes where they just called sponsors or something of like, or the boosters or something. If you're a rich person, you could just be like, oh, nice catch. Here's $1,000.
I mean, the idea is
that can't be legal.
Apparently, it is. The idea like makes sense, but they're making it seem like it's the most genius idea ever, and I'm like, I don't know how successful it's going to be. I'm sure it will, but people are nuts.
Marcus Johnson's going to be like, oh, I made $5,000 last game, and then AJ Brown's going to be like, oh, I got $1.
Yeah,
like, and then that's going to cause a whole lot of.
I thought the
shit.
Tip thing was hilarious.
Yeah,
like,
I did
add a
see
tip
that.
question mark. Happy with your service?
Yeah, that is so funny. No, thank you. I will
then
not be
Pat
doing
McAfee
that.
said, or no, Boston Connor was like, Mike, have you ever thought about putting a QR code on your visor so if we see a 4th and 1 play call we can send you money? And he was like, that's actually a great idea. I never thought about that.
Oh, that is hilarious.
You call a great 4th and 1 call, and we think, I'm going to send Mike Gundy some money. Oh, what an idiot. I wish there was contact information on the QR code so I could just message Pat Narduzzi a bunch of notes on why he should be better coach.
Here's 1 penny. Fix it.
Here's 1 penny.
Oh, man.
God. That's hilarious. The
That is-
QR code thing's so dumb.
That is hilarious.
Dumb but funny.
I love the internet.
It's like when Colorado put their Twitter handles on the back of their like practice
Oh, my
jerseys.
God. That's so stupid.
Who cares?
You stink. I will say I'm more excited for the NFL season than the college football season.
Yeah. I mean,
That's just me.
obviously.
I like watching college football more, but I pay a lot more attention and know about it.
I'm more excited for the NFL season as well, but there's some things about college football that are very fun. Like the whiteout, like I said, I hate Penn State, but I love watching the whiteout.
Yeah, like that type of stuff.
Tennessee's
Sick.
awesome.
Yeah. Been there.
I'd love to go back.
Had a baby there.
Yep. Me too.
Oh, man.
I thought about that drive the other day, and I was like, wow, we just left Waynesburg, and I just
Let's go to Tennessee.
I just fucking straight shot that drive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we barely even. Remember we stopped at the Virginia's for Lovers sign?
Yeah.
That was like our only stop. We just fucking hightailed it.
I took a
And
picture
then
with the
went
love.
to that bar till like 2 a.m. When he
Yeah.
has that picture of me looking so cute.
And then the way back was because of complications, but you were sitting in the,
Oh,
sitting in the
laying
back
down.
seat. Ow.
I asked Woody to drive for me, and he would acted like he acted like I asked him to murder somebody.
Yeah.
Like,
And it
the
was
most
only
crazy
like
thing.
a couple hours back home.
Yeah,
You were in the
that's
back
bad.
seat, laying down in pain. Woody was driving. I had my.
Oh, and then we were 40 minutes away, and you guys stopped to piss. So what are we doing?
Oh.
Just fucking finish the drive.
Get me out of here. Woody was driving and had like the Steeler game on his phone on the console, and then I was just constantly refreshing and scrolling through ESPN and giving like play-by-play of what was happening.
I'm
in every
surprised
game.
that he agreed to come on that trip just because of Sunday driving home and missing football.
Yeah, they played the Bills, and I think
It was definitely worth it, though. That was
oh
fun.
for sure.
That was also the only year Pitt was good ever. Kenny P was damn good.
Yeah, that was a fun time. And we were walking around tailgate. Not we. You were walking around asking for cigarettes, and 0 college students had a cigarette
what's up with
at a
that?
tailgate. I don't believe that for one
I
second.
didn't actually want the cig. I just wanted it was an experiment to see
Yeah.
how many people gave me the cigs.
And I find that hard to believe that 0
do I.
people at a.
We were just wearing Pitt stuff. They probably were like, "Yeah, shut up." Fair enough.
Here's a cigarette filled with fentanyl.
RE2 packed. Mike Sud was in town yesterday.
Yeah.
I did not go. I wish I would have. Just kidding. I thought about it.
I would've went.
I'm a fan.
Oh yeah, that's probably what because there was we like drove down to tailgate and there was a stage A&E there were some lights and
Mm-hmm.
and when
That's
we
where he
left there
was.
was oh damn, So I could have double dipped there.
That would have been fun.
Oh, man. Mike, I'm sorry. Dang it. Because we were leaving, and it was like there was lights flashing and everything over there.
Did you go anywhere after?
No.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have mind going to the Cino, but we were with all the parents and stuff. And
I wouldn't mind the Nino, but like
my mom was the ride home, and she wouldn't have gone there. And at that point, I was like, I need to go home.
The North Shore bars, I think I'd rather dunk my head in a pot of boiling water than go to any of them at nighttime. Tailgating's the best.
It is the best.
Literally the best. Tossing the old pigskin around. Mm-hmm. God, nothing better than that.
Yeah, my mom drove down we went down at like 2:30, and she was like, "Oh my God, I hate driving down here," which I agree because I don't like driving downtown. But when we were actually like in the North Shore and there was like 6 people walking, she's like, "Oh my gosh, don't walk in front of me." And I'm like, "Come down here at night and drive."
Just hit people. Are you going to the Chargers-Steelers game, or you don't know yet?
Don't know yet. We're working on it. Somebody my dad works with gives out like tickets sometimes to his employees.
And I feel like tickets for that game probably aren't going to be too expensive.
It's the home opener. They're like triple digits.
The home opener. That is brutal. Mm-hmm. God, I would pay so much money to see Russell Wilson
throw for 150 yards.
I mean, like I said, the biggest attraction for the Chargers is fucking Jim Harbaugh. That guy's hilarious.
He is hilarious, and he's a great coach. And we will see that.
Settle down, buddy.
My thing is that they might go like 9-8, and then people will be like, "Oh, what a bust for Jim Harbaugh. Justin Herbert sucks." You can't be a first-year coach and expect to.
Yeah, but I think Justin Herbert is dangerously on the cusp of like. I feel like he's already being talked about as maybe the most overrated quarterback,
which makes 0 sense.
He can't win, so if they go 9-8, that might be more ammunition.
You know that the Justin Herbert offense has scored the most points in the league since he's gotten there, and that the defense,
have they even made
the defense has given up the most points in that same amount of time.
Have they even made the playoffs?
How
have they made the playoffs in his tenure? What, once, twice?
Once, and they had the third biggest blown lead in playoff
history.
Nobody
cares about the detailed statistics if you don't even make the playoffs.
But he's good. You can't say he's not good.
Nobody
one of the
cares.
Best.
Nobody cares.
He should care.
He stinks.
He's
overrated.
How? I don't
Can't
understand.
Win.
That has nothing to do with him.
Should we call Woody as a support?
No.
Tyler, we have a question for you. Is Justin Herbert overrated?
I feel like he actually does like Justin Herbert, but
I like Justin Herbert too. But you got to win. I mean, I'm tired of hearing about it. Also, nobody cares about the Chargers except for you.
He literally, I know, which is stupid.
I mean, I don't mind the Chargers at all. There's nothing to dislike about them, and their uniforms are beautiful.
I do like that part.
I wish they wouldn't have went to LA. That sucks because I hate rooting for LA.
Now I think it's coming together. They
San Diego's kind of cool though.
Yeah, I don't really care where they're at because they're still very far away from me. Yep, football, love it. Stop doing that.
Sorry, I think if it was recording, and it did.
It should be.
I want to go to Riverhounds game.
Me too.
We should go.
Okay.
When's their season end?
I think it's coming towards the end.
Yeah, I feel like
because the last game I watched 2 weeks ago, I put it up on the TV. They showed like they're in like 7th or something. Like they're fighting for the playoffs this year.
Really? Hate that.
I know.
Do you ever watch Ted Lasso?
No. Coming out with season 4.
I know. I'm excited. You should watch it. It's a good show.
Yeah,
You'd like it too.
Yeah, then I just got to buy another streaming service.
No, you can do the free. You should just do the free trial and just rip it. You just got to binge it. Like
I do like soccer, and I do like Jason Sudeikis.
Love Jason Sudeikis.
Especially in Horrible Bosses.
Yeah, I like Horrible Bosses too, but there's better flicks.
I know.
You know who I like? Jason Bateman. I think Jason Bateman's solid too.
He plays the same character in every single movie.
You think? You like Game Night? You ever seen Game Night?
Yeah.
Funny movie.
It is a funny movie.
So I feel like nobody ever mentions it, but I liked it. I watched it on a plane. It was good.
Nice. I saw it like twice, I think. Yeah, but literally every movie he's in, he's just the straight up like white dad.
Well,
except for Ozark, he gets a little intense.
I didn't watch season 3 of Ozark. I
stopped after season 1, but
I feel like
I liked it. I like money laundering and stuff like that. I don't do it, but
no,
it's sick. The idea of it is cool.
I was going to ask you a question now. You don't have cable, I presume?
No, we have.
What streaming services do you pay for?
So, Actually, none. Now that I think about it, but we have Fubo or Fubo. Yeah,
Oh, you pay for Fubo TV.
Fubo. My parents pay for it, and I just use their account. But you can't like watch at the same time or something,
Ooh,
so it'll
hate
like
that.
kick you off. So I might have to.
So how do you watch football?
We're gonna find out.
You should just come to my house. I'll have Red Zone on it. I'll have Red Zone on the small TV, and the Steelers game on the big TV. And then when the Steelers end, I'll have Red Zone on the big TV, and then a different game of your choice on the small TV. That's how I do things.
Yeah. So then we have Fubo, which we use my parents, and then our Netflix has gone way downhill.
Yeah.
Like you can't even like share passwords and stuff anymore. But we use her parents' account. But since you're not on the same Wi-Fi network, you can't use it unless you say you're on vacation.
Really?
And then you get like 2 weeks of being able to use it. I use my parents' Hulu account to watch New Girl and Modern Family.
So you don't pay for any of them?
No,
Perfect.
but we're probably going to have to.
I'm eager to see how the Christmas Day game with the Lurs and the Chiefs go on Netflix, like because Netflix has never streamed a game.
Yeah.
I'm eager to see, like, are they going to have to just do an update that just reformats like everything about Netflix, or
No, because they do like live like comedy specials.
do they do live stuff?
Yeah,
I
the
didn't know that.
Tom Brady roast was live.
Oh.
They usually do that type of stuff. But as far as like the production of the
Netflix
game,
to crash.
yeah, it will. God bless you.
Thanks, friend. And then people are going to be on Christmas Day throwing things at their TV and cussing out the TV because
This is the worst Christmas ever.
Yeah, I already told Haley. I was like, look.
There's so many sports. There's like 4 different sports on Christmas.
I was like, look, we cannot go to Grammys because Grammy doesn't usually have the TV on. I'm sure she will, but I was like, look, when that game is on, I'm sitting on the couch and I'm watching.
What time is that one?
I think 1, maybe
So that's
4:25.
Oh, I was gonna say 1. You could stay at home and then go get some dinner.
She's like, you just say that. You don't mean that. I'm like, oh no. In this situation, I do.
Yeah, we go to my grandma's. We usually have like Christmas movies on, and then I'll try to slide in basketball, but no one likes
That's
that.
like the only time I watch the NBA is Christmas Day. I feel like it's just like one of those things you have to do.
Yeah.
Just makes sense.
One person in each game usually goes off for 50 points and 20 rebounds. What time is it right now?
I don't know who plays on Christmas Day. 12:23.
12:23.
What time do you have to leave? What time's your game?
Maybe like 12:30. It's at 1.
Where at?
McDonald. I don't know the name of the park.
McDonald, PA?
Not McDonald. Is it McDonald?
Isn't McDonald, PA up by like Fort Cherry?
No, not McDonald. Perfect. Dude, I don't know. I'm so stupid.
Perfect.
I go there every Sunday for the past 2 years, and I don't know. It's like 17 minutes away. A lot of windy roads.
You should hit a home run today.
I hit a triple one time.
Did you?
That's about it.
Did you slide or no?
No. It was perfect. Right up the line drive, right up the middle, all the way to the fence.
Do you just have like 9 players?
We have like 40.
That's dumb. How does that even work?
Well,
there's a lot of bench guys.
Yeah, well, we have like, on a typical game day, I'd say we have like 13.
No shot I'd be a bench guy for a men's league.
No, you play 10 in the field because you got 4 outfielders.
Oh, yeah.
And then like...
You bat 10, I presume? Or can you bat everybody?
You bat everybody, which is dumb. So you might get like brutal. 2 at-bats a game.
That's stupid.
You play a doubleheader, but still.
You need a new general manager of this team. The team's in shambles.
We just have too many people.
That's why nobody's winning.
I don't know. It's almost over. I just would like to do well for once.
You should. Today's the day. You should honestly do first-person videos with a GoPro on your head, and then
I did think about that at the beginning. I did think about that at the beginning of the year,
we can show them and critique your footwork and your skills.
Oh man, I have good footwork. Not a good arm or swing.
I'm sure, buddy.
I'm a high IQ type of guy.
Dude, 3 o'clock, Little League World Series championship.
Oh yeah, who is it?
Florida and Chinese Taipei. I really hope Florida wins.
Do you think you could get a hit off of one of those pitchers?
Yes. Those kids
They
stink.
They throw
Those
fast.
kids stink, dude.
It's like...
After coaching 13-year-olds, and my team was 42-4-1, and it was some good kids.
Ooh.
Well, no. I was
slight flex.
No, not a slight flex. I didn't do anything. But I look at these kids in the Little League World Series, and I'm like, wow, my team would have beat these teams by 40.
That's
Not me. These kids are just talented.
Do you think
Beaver Valley organization?
Do you think you'd throw a no-hitter
against those kids?
A Little League World
not.
Series?
No, I'd probably get smoked, to be honest. I mean, they're decent, but they're also... We can't go into them being soft. Some kid took a line drive off the thigh yesterday, which is the second best place to get hit outside of the butt. Like,
Yeah.
you have your max amount of meat there.
Yeah.
Pulled himself out of the game. Dude, walk it off.
Yeah,
You're
it's a Literally World Series. You gotta
Yeah,
stay.
it's
You
the US,
you literally.
the U.S. Championship.
Yeah,
dude.
you literally only get to go there once,
Literally
maybe
the
twice.
most important athletic event you'll ever play in your life.
Probably.
Like, you'd have to chop my head off to get me on that field.
Yeah, they might make it to the MLB. There's a couple in there, but
What do they call them?
humdingers.
No. Sharon, or I forget his name. I don't remember. There's this kid on Florida who's this big boy, but he's the man. And he came up in like 3 different clutch situations yesterday. It was just rope and doubles. and then he's a big boy. He walked on a wild pitch and just like rounded first and went to second.
That's high
Good
IQ.
call. And then just rounded second and went to third. Not high IQ. They threw third base and caught it, and he was like halfway. Just tried to like juke out. He just ran way past the bag and tagged him. But he got an RBI on it, so good for him.
Good. Nice. Now
Kid's
they're
a
in the
legend. I forget his name. He's the man.
I'm
If
sure.
you watch it today, you'll see him. He's a dude.
I should watch it today.
He's a
My
dude.
favorite thing is like when they pop up their lower graphics and it says like favorite hobby is
Something
eating
wild.
hot dogs, or I like that stuff. ESPN, I've been out of the announcing game for quite some time, but behind the scenes, I'm all about it, and you should hire me.
I don't
One
like
week.
whenever they say like favorite school subject. Who cares?
Yeah.
There's so many fun questions you could ask these kids. To
Oh,
get fun
what did
answers.
it-
That's not one of them.
When they had the players weekend there, and they asked,
They ruined that. Damn,
no,
they ruined that.
they
too.
asked MLB players the same question as the kids. Yeah, one was like, if you wanted to have dinner with someone dead or alive, who would it be? And a player on one of the Tigers, I think, was like, somebody on the Tigers was like, I would like to have dinner with Abraham Lincoln. I would just like to pick his brain. And then he goes, oh, I probably shouldn't have said that, or something like that. And it was on air. Like, they just didn't cut that part out.
They just
He's like, yeah, I'd love to just pick his brain.
they
I was like,
ruined
"Ooh."
it. Wasn't the first year the Buccos and the Phillies? I think it was.
Think
which makes
so.
sense. But they used to have the nicknames on the back.
Oh,
of the cool
yeah.
uniforms.
Yeah.
And it's like they ruined the All-Star game by adding stupid uniforms. They ruined Players Weekend by taking away like stupid looking
Yeah, because it's
uniforms.
just supposed to be. I like watching the MLB players go down the hill on the cardboard.
Yeah.
I did that. I went there once.
I went there once too.
Fun stuff.
I'd like to go back.
Slide down the hill, get some Dippin' Dots, watch Japan versus Mexico.
The kids are very good. I should take back what I said. Sometimes they struggle, though. It's
Well,
not
yeah.
the kids. I wonder about their coaching sometimes, because sometimes they make plays where I'm like yesterday, for example.
Why are you stealing third on a walk?
Well, no, that my dude is he's aggressive. He wants to win. Love
That's
him.
good.
But they wanted to appeal that the kid left early from third, and like it was this massive like. The coach talking to the umpire. The kid on the mound had no idea what to do. The kid on third tagged the runner who tagged up from second, trying to appeal the kid that left from third early. I was screaming at my TV, "What are we doing?" Says nobody ever taught you how to play that. What are we doing? And then they were telling the kid to step off, like, get on, step off, then appeal to third. Ashley appeal. Thought we had it settled. Kid starts his windup, and then before he lifts his leg, just stops off the mound. I'm like, that's an illegal pitch. Then the coach was just like, just throw it. And then he just threw a pitch. I was like, oh, my God. What are we doing? Oh, it's not that difficult.
It's high-level
But also,
baseball.
Yeah, I mean, the ball never was out of play. So the umpires were also the umpires there are just atrocious.
Yeah, I love when they call strikes that are all the way out here.
Yeah, and most of them go like this, which is like a softball. How you call strikes, not baseball, which blows my mind. Yeah, that's the epitome of what I tell like the kids that I coach that are younger. Like if you just set up 14 feet outside and they pitcher hit you in the chest, these sorry ass umpires will call it a strike.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. They don't even like frame it or anything either. They just catch it right here. And
Then the announcer's like, well, the ball was never out of play. The ball was never called time. It's been a live ball the whole time. So he just had to step off. Like, not theoretically. If it was actually a live ball the whole time, the umpires were wrong.
Yeah.
And when the kid stepped on third, that would have been the appeal.
Dang. I got to watch this championship game.
It's a good match. Florida's a good team, but I think
I've watched like
gonna smoke them.
half of one game, which is a shame because I usually watch a lot.
Venezuela's good. It was also good this year because the championship was like Texas and Florida, which usually I feel like you always get a Hawaiian or a California team in there. Not this year.
Hawaii's always in there.
The Texas team blew it. They had a 5-run lead. Then
Damn
Florida
it.
tied it. Yeah. Yeah, it was nuts.
Horns down.
Or maybe it was the other way around. I don't remember.
Oh, man.
The Vegas head coach actually was the assistant equipment manager for the Raiders.
Nice.
You hate the Raiders.
Not really.
You
They
hate the
suck.
Broncos.
Yeah.
They do stink.
They stink,
I don't
too.
even know who their starting quarterback is.
Broncos?
Yeah.
Bo Nix.
Oh, yeah, he did name him. I would hate to play for Sean Payton. That guy's the
Yeah, he's
worst.
Dirty cheater.
Yeah, he is. Just like Jim Harbaugh.
He didn't do anything. He didn't try to kill the other players.
That's true.
You're a good man, Joe.
He's the yeah, I guess if you did not try to murder the other team, you were the beacon of integrity and better than Sean Payton. Which
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah. Love you, Joe.
You mean Jim?
What did I say?
Joe.
I like them both. But I like Jim more.
Who's Joe Harbaugh? You mean John Harbaugh?
Did I say Joe?
This guy's in shambles.
Oh, God. Jim Harbaugh, I love you. John, don't really care. Just beat the Steelers twice.
Never beats the Steelers. Steelers own
I
the
know.
Ravens, which is nuts.
Yeah, it's stupid. Not this year. John, you got it. Who's Joe? Their dad?
Maybe. I don't think. Maybe. I thought the dad was Jim as well. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
Isn't Jim? Because Jim's older.
Yeah.
Maybe it is Joe. I thought the dad
I
was
don't know.
Jim.
But their dad does look like them a lot. And
Yes.
It's kind of scary.
Yes.
Jim. We love you, Jim. I love you. He probably doesn't.
I don't have a problem with him. He's fine.
Nice.
I wonder if Michigan's going to be good this year.
Probably. Maybe. I don't know. They lost a lot of people.
are saying they won't be good. I think they will be good. I think Ohio State will be good. I think Penn State will win every game except for when they play Michigan and Ohio State, just like every other year. And, yeah, Pitt will probably go 4-8.
Damn.
Perfect.
That's terrible.
I'm so excited. Steelers, I have no idea what's going to happen with them.
I said 9-8 or yeah, probably 9-8.
It's just nuts because you see the predictions and I still get affected by them. And in reality, it's like every single year they predict something bad. And it's like Mike T always gets them in the playoffs and
Yeah.
they always have a winning record. So it's like to worry about them not having a winning record in the playoffs now almost seems like absurd.
Yeah.
But it's bound to happen at some point, maybe.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what's going to happen when they like I bet their first losing season is going to be like 8-9. Like nothing terrible, but I feel like the city would like explode. So I'm kind of excited for that.
Especially because it'll happen in the next few years probably. And like
Should.
the Pirates stink and the Penguins are going downhill, unfortunately, probably too.
Yeah.
Although big trade by them.
Yeah, they got some guy. I saw one video of him absolutely
Murdering
killing
somebody.
another guy.
He was the captain of the USA Juniors team, which won gold.
That's awesome. Good.
How about that though? I feel like this never happens in hockey. He from what I understand, he got drafted by Winnipeg, and was like, I'm not playing in Canada. Like I won't sign.
Dang.
Which I feel like that never happens in hockey. And also Winnipeg, I feel like is a nice place to play.
Yeah, and they're a solid team.
Yeah, and he
Playoffs.
was just like, I'm not going to sign. And so we traded a kid that we had to Winnipeg and for him, and he signed with us.
Hell yeah, good.
That's wild, though.
He wants
I feel
to be
like
here.
Fucking young kid calling his shots. Cuz thinks he's going to be on Crosby's line. I don't know. That's nuts.
It's game time.
Softball.
Don't worry, it's almost done. We will win the championship and be victorious. I'm probably just going to think about what I'm going to eat for dinner the whole time, but
Ooh. You know, Hunter Stratton got hurt yesterday.
yeah.
He ruptured his left patella tendon.
Wow. He just ran into a brick wall, basically.
Yeah.
That sucks. Hopefully I don't do that.
I hope not, too.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up so I can go hit some dingers and make some awesome plays at third base.
Woody said just had a Jersey Mike sub, and I responded, what flavor? What a stupid thing to say.
Oh, jeez. All right, we got to go. Jim Harbaugh, good luck, baby. I love you. Willy512 _ podcast on Instagram. Getting videos, clips up there. It's great stuff. Like, share, subscribe. This YouTube channel. We're also
freaky.
on. Yeah, it's real freaky naughty. We're on Spotify as well. You just got to go into the search bar, type in Willy512, or click on the links in the Instagram or YouTube pages. We're just getting started. Episode number 5. That's great. Next video, we might have something special, something a little different. Got a lot of ideas up in this big head of mine.
I hope Mike Tomlin comes on the podcast.
We could try to get him. We'll see. Mike, we know you're watching. Like, share, subscribe this YouTube channel. Wish me good luck in softball, even though this video won't be out until the season's over probably. But that's it. You're matching real well today, I have
Thank you.
to say.
Great success.
Very nice. Goodbye.